But what are you saying, Marco Aurelio? Are you sure about that? Are you delusional? Is it a consequence of the attack that you suffered? Gertrude with a lover? No, Marco Aurelio, that's impossible. It's totally absurd and absolutely impossible.
What do you think is absurd and impossible?
First of all, because the only man that can put up with my sister-in-law and love her despite everything is you. And secondly, because Gertrude is the most righteous and loyal and faithful woman I know. Where did you get this idea from?
Because I'm a man just like you, Claudio. Because I feel when a woman is different. When her mood changes. When her spirit changes.
That doesn't apply to Gertrude. She's indecipherable.
Yes, but not for me. And especially not now that I know this new side of her. She's distant. She doesn't want to be here at home. She's always at the club. Or the law office, according to her.
Maybe it's a feminine issue.
A feminine issue is a beautiful and natural thing that happens to a woman every 28 days. And it only lasts a week. But this has been going on for some time. Gertrude doesn't love me. She doesn't kiss me. Doesn't touch me. She doesn't make love to me. Is that clear?
Well then, you're not suspicious. You are convinced. And have you spoken with her?
No. I wanted to talk to you. To give you the opportunity for you to tell me with who exactly has Gertrude betrayed me?
Lately, my dad is acting very strange. Something's worrying him.
You wouldn't feel strange if you'd been assaulted 3 times and someone still wanted to kill you?
Did he hear anything about the attempt on his life? Does he know who wants to kill him?
No. But now that you're here, let me tell you that a girl named Carmen from your dad's law office went to visit my ex-husband again.
Ah, she works with Patricia on women's rights.
She went to see Guillermo with 2 police officers and gave him a citation for a conciliatory hearing to talk about my son.
But I think that's a positive thing.
It's not positive. That made things worse. Guillermo was furious. So for the umpteenth time, I ask you to tell Patricia not to do anything else.
It's so difficult to help you.
If it's so difficult, why do you keep doing it?
I only ask you, please, my love, that you don't exaggerate things. It was a misunderstanding.
What do you want, Pablo?
To ask forgiveness if necessary. If I offended you, I apologize. My love, for God's sake, think of our family. Let's not go to extremes. Our son, for God's sake. Every couple argues, or don't they? But love, real love, can continue next to the other person despite the mistakes, Malena.
I am shocked by your insolence. Patricia, you can't really believe him. He's faking it. He's faking it because he can't make a scene here in front of you.
You came for my advice and I'll give it to you. It's great you understand each other. A lot of times, these situations can be solved without having to get attorneys involved.
No. He's pretending. He's acting. He thinks he's clever, but he's a snake. I don't believe you. Why don't you hit me like you do at home? Come on, stop faking it and show your true colors.
Ricardo, can you explain to me what exactly your father is talking about?
My son doesn't have to give you any explanation. Maria, I can see that you're very rude.
Mom, Maria Bonita is my girlfriend and can ask for any explanation she wants. And you, Dad, please don't get me into trouble. I've never brought any girls into this house to meet you.
Ah, so now you're going to tell me that anyone you happen to bump into the street is your girlfriend. Excuse me, ma'am, I don't mean to offend you. It's nothing personal, you see. It's just that, no, it has nothing to do with you. It's just that shameless womanizer is my son.
Lucio, is this the image you have of your son?
But if your own father is saying it, it means it's true. You are a womanizer.
No. This is a misunderstanding. I explained to them that the women they have seen me with at the office are my clients from my cases. I case about some missing money.
Sure. I remember it's true. My son is not a liar. And neither is my husband, Maria, the electrician. It's just that his age, you understand.
Is it true that you're pregnant?
Yes. I am pregnant. I hope you feel better soon. See you later. The professor asked about you. Bye. Bye. Did I do the right thing, Carmen? Everyone knows already. My belly is going to grow, and the most logical thing is for me to say I made a mistake, right?
You were braver than I thought you'd be. You can't disguise reality, because sooner or later, they'll find out. And you will see that the more sincere you are with the life you have to live, it won't feel as difficult.
To tell you her lover's name? But are you really in your right mind, Marco Aurelio? How am I supposed to know that?
Because you were with her all day. You come looking for her in the morning. You spend all day together at the law office. You're with her for so many hours that if you weren't my brother, I'd say it was you.
No. No, I don't know, Marco Aurelio. Plus, it's impossible. I don't believe it. You're speculating without any facts.
Gertrude is different. Different. She doesn't like the way I act, or what I do with the firm, or the family. She even looks at me with disgust. Everything bothers her.
You are wrong, Marco Aurelio. Maybe you're like this because you're depressed from being stuck in here. You feel useless for not going to work, or for not going to court every day like you used to. I think the one going through a phase is you, and you're seeing ghosts that aren't there.
You think?
Totally. And let me tell you something. Try not to say this to Gertrude. You'd only offend her.
That is your advice for me? To hide all those feelings of betrayal that are about to explode? Is that what you want? For me to ignore it every time she walks in through that door and into this room? With that fake smile of hers? Lying through her teeth, telling me she loves me? That's what you want me to do? Is that it? Is it?
Go talk to your girlfriend, Patricia, and tell her thank you for her help, but not to get involved in my problems anymore.
I will tell her. But it won't be easy, because she's very sensitive with the story of what's going on between us.
Then go back to her, so she can be less sensitive and doesn't continue to fuel the hell my life has become.
I can't, because I don't love her. In a few words, we are both the same. You don't want to go back with your ex, and I don't want to go back with Patricia.
That's what you think? That you and I are the same? It's common to downplay other people's problems in order to make yours look more important. But no, Alberto. You and I are not the same, and we don't have the same issues. Your thing with Patricia is just a silly convenience that will pass like all fads do, or a passing fancy. Me, on the other hand, I have the anguish of a son that depends on me, that's waiting for me, that needs me, that misses me, and that will never pass.
Milena, I love you. I got upset. You're right, that reaction is killing me inside. I had a moment of wrath, of panic. You asked me to get professional help. Why not? I already have an appointment with a psychologist this week. But my God, how can I show you I'm remorseful?
Take advantage of this situation. Pablo is offering a couple of possibilities you probably haven't considered at this point.
This is such hypocrisy. How am I supposed to forget what he did to me just because he's suddenly trying to play the victim?
It's a noble gesture and you have to consider it.
I don't understand how I came here to ask you for help. I should have known you would take the side of this abusive man.
Listen to Patricia's advice. We have built a stable relationship. You can't just throw it out the window. And especially for something that's not so serious. Malena, please.
It is happening. And now it's a lot worse because I'm the one with everything to lose. I realize that you are just manipulating everyone so you can get your way. What I feel is very serious. Because you disrespected me in a way I never imagined, and for me, your violence was more than a misunderstanding.
Dad, she's my girlfriend, Maria Benita. I love her. Please tell her I'm not a womanizer because it's clear she's not gonna believe me.
Well, not you, but she'll believe me.
No.
My son is not a womanizer.
No, he was not. You were not, son. You weren't. You were not. I thought you were a serious and responsible young man. But lately, you've been going out with a bunch of strange and loose women.
Maria, wait. Maria, this is a misunderstanding. Please believe me.
Ricardo, let me go. I don't want to be here one more minute.
Oh, if we had known that before, Lucio and I could have just kept standing here and we would have scared away all the crazy women that are trying to trap all our sons.
Mom, you're not helping me very much. Look, Maria, I brought you to my house to tell you in front of my parents that you are my only official girlfriend.
And the rest? Are they all unofficial?
Huh?
Would you be capable of betraying me, Claudio?
What's wrong, Marco Aurelio? Now you have it in for me just because I don't agree with the absurdity of Gertrude cheating on you?
Answer me! Would you betray me?
I'm not going to allow my own brother to judge me.
Tell me! Do you have anything to do with the cartels? Are they your partners? Is that why they want me dead? So you can finally take over the law firm? So you can be their official attorney? Is that it?
You have such an imagination. That makes no sense at all. You and I founded the law firm together. It is what it is thanks to the both of us. We put our efforts and our life and our sweat and our money into it. If you lose, then I lose as well. You're going crazy.
Yes, I'm going crazy. But you haven't answered me. Are you associated with the cartel? Tell me. Tell me.
No, Marco Aurelio. I have no relationship or a bond other than the attorney-client kind with the people from the cartel. And I feel so deeply saddened to hear that someone has filled your head with lies about me and Gertrude. I'm your brother, your own blood.
Forgive me. No. I'm not in my right mind. I'm frustrated and trapped. I shouldn't take it out on you.
There's nothing to forgive. That's what brothers are for. But don't ever mistrust the only two people who have always been by your side. Gertrude and myself.
Please. Don't tell Gertrude any of this.
I give you my word.
Virginia, I know it's not easy, It's not like you got pregnant and now you're mature. Life is hard. And it's hard to learn to live with that pain, and especially when you are betrayed by a loved one.
But now everyone feels like they have the right to judge me.
You asked for it. In this neighborhood, they love to gossip about people. And unfortunately, you gave them something to talk about for years to come. You can't hide a pregnancy.
I want to lock myself in my room and never come out. I'm afraid.
I know you're afraid. I was also very scared. And now even more so. But that can't be what stops us. Virginia, you have to be strong to get ahead in life.
Leave me alone with Milena, Pablo. That way we'll continue the conversation you interrupted when you walked in, and I'll try and calm her down.
No. It was definitely a mistake to come here and ask for your help. Everyone is going to be on his side.
You are getting
and
too upset.
And how do you want me to be? How do you want me to be? Because the man that I married forces me to have sex, demands I leave my job. He threatens to take away my son. He kicks me out of my house because he bought it. And when I come to ask for help, he plays the victim in our marriage.
I simply want, Milena, for you to forgive me. That we save our relationship, please. And you do what you want, but not divorce.
Let's talk when you're not so upset, okay?
You see, Milena hasn't been herself lately. She suddenly decided to divorce me. Thanks, Patricia, for not getting involved.
Just like you, I know how to read my clients very well. So don't get ahead of yourself there, Pablo. I haven't decided whether I believe Milena.
Let go of me, Ricardo.
Well, all right. Okay. Let's calm down, please. Look, I didn't know my son was so serious about you. I thought you were like the other girls he was dating, but if that's the case, then perhaps he's changed.
Well, sure. It's exactly what I'm telling you. I adore this woman. Since I met her, I thought she was wonderful.
Don't make a big deal, my dear son. She's only an electrician, remember? It's not like she's a nuclear physicist or something. But all right. Welcome to my house, official girlfriend.
No. We're out of here. I don't want to run into a chance of you showing them a family photo album where I could be naked in a picture, bathing in a plastic pool, and you try and say it was my idea.
My son is a total womanizer.
Marco Aurelio knows everything. Everything. That we are lovers, that we planned his murder, and that we want him dead.
And he told you just like that?
No, not exactly like that, but he didn't need to. You should have seen how he looked at me. The things that he said and the threatening attitude. The only thing he didn't do was pull a gun on me. Listen to me, Gertrude. He knows everything now. For sure it was Lorena who told him.
You think?
Well, who else if not her?
Well, then, we have to kill Marco Aurelio this very night.
How nice to come to a home full of peace and harmony.
You are so cynical.
Why, my love? You heard what Patricia said. It's best to resolve our misunderstanding ourselves.
Misunderstandings?
Yes?
It's more than just a misunderstanding. You made me look like a liar when you know our marriage is over, and it has been for a while. I want to divorce you. I don't want to continue being with you.
Is that the truth, Mommy?
Milena, please, finish making dinner. I'll take care of Jose Pablo. Come on, Jim.
Elvis came.
I was waiting for you to tell me. Hannibal told me. What did he tell you?
He brought me some illegal pills to stop the pregnancy.
Oh, that moron, immoral, arrogant. I can't stand him. Can't he come up with something good? Ugh, it's just that. And what did you do?
I didn't take them, and I told him off.
Thank you. for not disappointing me once again. You did the right thing.
It doesn't feel right. I still feel like I want to crawl into a hole. But if you say so.
Anyway, just ask yourself, if you make it out alive from an abortion, how would you feel in 10 years? When you look into a mirror and you realize you committed a crime out of cowardice.
Yes. I wish it could be as easy for us as it already is for men. Elvis freed himself from me and the pregnancy. He doesn't want to be a dad.
What do you mean he freed himself?
Just like that. As easy as getting rid of trash. Since I told him I wasn't going to take the pills, he told me he didn't want to know anything about me or my pregnancy. And certainly not the baby when it's born.
He thinks he's going to have it easy. I spoke to Patricia, and we'll make your rights count.
And can I force him to love me?
That's why men always walk all over us. Because we think with our heart, and them with their animal instinct. They come, take advantage of us, they get satisfied like men, and it's so hard for them to assume their responsibility.
Being the one that has everything to lose is such a big punishment.
I have hopes. Like you. I know it will be different. And you'll be able to tell your son a different story.
I don't really want to believe that. That way I won't be as disappointed. We both did it. But at the end, the one with the problem is me. Because let's be honest, Carmen. As much as you do, and the law forces him, if he doesn't want to, nothing is going to happen.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We can't say that we're going to kill him if we don't have a plan. And what's more, we don't know what Marco Aurelio knows exactly.
All this is your fault, Claudio. Perhaps you were overconfident and made an error that gave yourself away.
I didn't give myself away. It's not my fault.
It is your fault. Whether you did it or not, it's still your fault. You hired the hitman that failed us the first, the second, and third time.
You're also at fault here. It's too easy to get divorced in the 21st century, but no, not the lady. The lady just has to be a widow.
Why should I ever have to settle for half when I can have everything? And that's why he has to die.
But how?
I don't care how, but it has to be this very night, Claudio. Marco Aurelio can't talk to the police, or even worse, Alberto.
That is not going to happen.
You don't understand. I wouldn't be able to take it. I adore my son. And none of this would be worth it if my son found out I betrayed and wanted to kill his dad. I would rather die before having to tell my own son what happened.
Dad, I don't want to bother you. I need you to trust me. And I'll do whatever you say. Whatever it is. Because I know you're not doing well.
Yes, I am, son. But the only thing I can tell you is that if you've really fallen in love with Lorena, you have to help her get her son back.
But who can figure you out, Dad? First you opposed me having a relationship with her, and now you ask me to help her get her son back?
One thing has nothing to do with the other.
It's just that Lorena doesn't want us to help her. She doesn't want anyone butting in her life.
But you have to understand, it's because Lorena's desperate. You have to find a way. No matter how, with the fastest way possible, with the least legal procedure to get her kid back to her.
Dad, did you talk to Lorena? Did she tell you something about her ex and her son? Because I have a feeling you know something I don't know. Dad, I'm very interested in Lorena.
Lorena wants to be alone. Her head and her heart are with her son and finding a way to recover it. Don't insist with her anymore. Don't insist, son. The one that can get hurt is you.
Hello, Melina. I came to get Jose Pablo for his piano classes. I don't think it's a good time right now, Isabel.
I don't want to play the piano, because it's boring. Just get out of my house, Aunt Isabel.
Jose Pablo. Jose Pablo. Do you realize what you've done?
What's going on, Elena?
The kid heard Milena say she wants to get a divorce from me. Of course, he's suffering a lot because he doesn't want to see his parents get separated.
You did that on purpose. You knew that our son was standing right there and you didn't let me know so I could stop talking.
The boy is intelligent, Milena. You are making him suffer. Yes, don't play the victim with me. You two talk about divorce without considering the consequences. The kid is traumatized because of you.
Stop playing the victim because you may be able to fool Patricia, but you can't fool us. Isabel and I know you. We know exactly the type of man that you are, and you are the only one responsible for everything that's happening.
Let's do something. Let's call him out here again, and we can ask him. Or no, even better. Let's go to Patricia's again, with your dad and your mom, and we'll ask Jose Pablo who is the mean one in this story. Is that what you want?
I swear to you, I'm not a womanizer. My dad told you that because he thinks all the women that go to the office have something to do with me, or I have something to do with them.
If your dad said that in front of me, that means he is tired of seeing you with so many women.
Can't you see, Maria Bonita? Did I tell you or not? Men like him are good for absolutely nothing.
No. I'm a good guy, and I'm here begging the two of you to believe me, because I'm an honest man. Maria Bonita, please believe me. You are my only girlfriend, the only woman I want in my life. Hello?
Listen, this relationship, the way it is, it's not working well.
What relationship? Ours? I mean, what do you mean, our?
I can't be the one calling you to know about you or to invite you out. By the way, when can we see each other?
You go to the house now. You talk to Lorena and you tell her she has to kill Marco Aurelio this very night.
If Lorena told Marco Aurelio the truth, then she won't kill him.
Well, then you should kill him. Or kill the nurse's son so that she does something. Do something!
Relax. You can't go home in this state because everyone will find you out.
But how can you ask me to relax if it's your fault? You're not even good at hiring hitmen. I should have taken care of this from the beginning and not have trusted you. Tell me, is that the way you plan to run the law firm? Because you're useless.
Good evening. I'm sorry to interrupt like this, but I need to speak to Mr. Corona.
At least knock at the door before coming in, man. Can't you see you scared me and I almost chopped off my finger?
Where is Mr. Marco Aurelio?
He must be in his room. We are actually preparing dinner for him right now.
Lorena, can you take me to his room? I need to see him urgently. He himself called me on my cell phone to tell me something important.
Here's Detective Omar, sir. He said you wanted to speak to him about something important. But if you want to have dinner first, the food is almost ready.
I'm not hungry, Lorena. I'm not having dinner. You can leave.
It's very important that you don't miss any of your meals. Sir. Please.
Thanks for everything, Lorena. But I need to be left alone now with the detective.
What's wrong, sir? Is it that bad? Sir, what you have to tell me has to do with Lorena?
No. Bet she doesn't have to know anything at all about my suspicion.
I can't believe that my sister is helping to destroy my marriage.
I am not afraid of you manipulating the truth, Pablo. I know you very well, and I know how cynical you can be. You are the one that mistreats Milena, and you killed everything that she felt for you.
But my son doesn't think the same. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to save my marriage. Milena, you should be grateful. I am saving you from gossip. She is feeding you some crazy ideas. That's why you're all confused.
I'm not confused about anything. Don't be absurd.
No, it's all right. It's okay. Let him drown in his own lies. Pablo's just looking for...
Since when did you two get so close? You're gonna lose everything forever.
What is all this about, Pablo? Are you that sinister that you'd be capable of putting our son against me?
I won't go to school tomorrow. I'd rather stay here. Everyone is going to make fun of me there.
Yes, a lot of them will point at you, and a parent with morals will ask you not to go anymore. But you will continue with your obligations. Now more than ever, you have to get ahead. You're pregnant, not sick.
We need money now that we are on our own. Not homework or people bugging me. I have enough with what I'm going through to be exposing myself now.
You see? I didn't exaggerate. When I told you it wouldn't be easy, I'm your mom. You're pregnant, but you have to listen to me, and you're going to continue studying. The faster you face this problem in life, the better.
I can't, Carmen, I can't. Elvis was right on something. This kid...
You were a woman when you decided to sleep with him. Now you have to be a woman and face the life you have. You'll go to school, and yes, some will make fun of you, others will point you out, and others will feel pity. But you will get ahead. You are not stopping. And even if I have to drag you to school, you confront the world and show your face.
You are going to have to assume your responsibility, son, because I didn't teach you to be a coward. That girl didn't get pregnant on her own. You and her were asking for a kid when you did what you did.
Yes, but I don't want to be a dad.
Well, you should have thought of that before when you decided to sleep with that young lady with no protection.
I don't have time to change diapers, Dad. I don't have time to prepare bottles. I'm finishing college. I'm about to graduate.
My son, not only are you going to have to support her throughout her pregnancy, but you're also going to have to work to earn money to support that little one. Because there is nothing more indignant, unpleasant than an absent father who doesn't care for his own children.
You are crazy if you think that I will allow my son to leave his career for this girl.
You'll go to school during the day and work at night because I supported my children. But when one of them is a dad, then it's up to him to work and do the same thing that I did for my kids.
But don't scare my son.
What?
Because we still don't know if the kid is his. I am still convinced that that girl was already pregnant.
Mom, I already told you. Virginia was a virgin when I met her.
When you get to the house, find Lorena and then threaten her with her son. Tell her whatever you have to tell her so that she panics and kills Marco Aurelio this very night.
I'll take care of her. You just stay by Marco Aurelio, and don't let him talk to anyone.
What if he unmasks me in front of everyone when he sees me? You told me yourself you had never seen Marco Aurelio the way he behaved with you. And that worries me.
Just keep denying it again and again until you run out of breath. They don't have any evidence against us. It's going to be Lorena's word against your word.
Your son always has a fever. He's always in pain. What you should do is take him to a doctor.
I don't know, because if I take him, I have to call Lorena to let the doctor know, and then she gets upset and lets her tongue loose.
Talk to me, I'm here.
What I'm going to ask you is important, Pedro. Does Lorena know that I have something to do with Marco Aurelio's death?
Well, the truth is that she saw us when we talked over at the antique shop, and then she made her own conclusions. No. Don't worry, though.
What do you mean, don't worry? That useless girl talked to Marco Aurelio and told him everything.
That Lorena did what? There is nothing better than a bullet to the head to silence a big mouth. Your stupid, foolish wife told Marco Aurelio everything. She told on us. Now, her time has come.
My brother's a victim in all of this. He's obligated to defend those criminals. But what worries me is that they still want me dead. The hitman has strict orders to kill me, so that Claudio will be able to manage all of their cases without me in the way.
Sir, what I don't understand is how you know all this.
I figured it out. Because I make my own conclusions.
You know your brother doesn't want to collaborate. Now I ask you, what do we do for Claudio to help us out with the cartel?
There must be something we can do without affecting the law office's credibility or its partners.
I can't say anything else. I just ask that you investigate in depth. And if you pay attention to every little detail, you might be able to solve this case before they kill me.
Dad, what else do you know? Do you know who the hitmen are that want to kill you? Do you know who they are? Well, you have to say it. Dad, it's not just your life at risk, but everything you've created, your prestigious position, even our family. Dad, what's wrong? Dad, are you okay?
Let's take him to the hospital immediately.
No, relax, it'll pass. It's the anger I'm feeling inside, son.
Sir, what else do you know?
I first have to confront it.
Wait, what are you doing in here? Stop pressuring my husband. Come on, can't you see how he is?
Mother.
Out of here, please, son. Let your father get some rest. Get out of here, out!
Hello?
You told the old man. Tell me the truth, Lorena. Did you tell the old man?
No.
You know what's going to happen to you and your son if someone finds out? Huh? Do you know or don't you?
Yes, I do know.
Well then, did you talk or did you not?
Guillermo, please. Please don't hurt my baby.
We are not playing! So kill Marco Aurelio now!
And you better do it today. Today, before the man starts talking to the police.
The police are already here. And he's talking to them.
Hey, Jamp, your mom wants to divorce me because she decided not to love me anymore. Not me. I still love her. You know that.
Jose Pablo, my love, go to your room. Your dad and I are going to fix this.
Mom, please don't fight with my dad so much. He's a good guy. Just don't be so mean.
If you love our son so much, listen to him, Elena. Promise him we will all continue to be a family. That you won't keep mistreating me.
You're not even going to accept my invitation to the theater?
Well, yes. It's not like I love theater, but I can come with you.
Are you arranging a date with another woman right in front of me? You have no shame, Ricardo. Get out of my house if you don't want me to kick you out.
Maria Bonita, it's work related.
Oh, work. So now your job is inviting people to the theater. Get out of here. I don't want to see you ever again in my life. You fake, you liar, you womanizer. You are still a minor, and you have to continue with your life. And your life is to finish school, and then college, and then university, to have a career. You have to be a professional.
Herman, you are not going to convince me. I am not putting up with lectures, people making fun of me, pointing at me and laughing behind my back.
I'll make it very clear to you, Virginia. You are not going to give up your future because of a giant belly you asked for.
What's important now is money. That's what you said. And you can't eat with books or buy things. I'll look for a job, but I'm not going back to school. That way I'll know nothing will be the same anymore.
You snitch. You told the police as well?
No
You
way.
told Marco Aurelio everything. And now your time and your son's is over.
No, please. Please don't hurt my son, please.
Right at this moment, your son is more dead than alive. That is unless you kill Marco Aurelio this very night.
This very night?
Yes, so you decide what you want to see tomorrow. A happy child seeing his mother, or his cadaver in a body bag.
It's just that this is unacceptable, my love. You are not ready for visitors or for getting upset.
Just shut up, Gertrude. Shut up. Stop acting. You don't have to pretend.
What are you talking about?
I already know everything.
You want the truth? But what is this? The beginning of a suspense novel? My love, come on. Stop being dramatic and just say what you need to say once and for all.
I know that you have a lover. And with him, you've been planning to kill me.
I have a lover and I want to kill you. Oh, please, Marco Aurelio.
No! Don't you dare lie to me. At least have the decency to admit it.
Are you serious? Do you really think and believe those horrible things you just told me that I could be capable of? I don't know what's worse. That you accuse me of being unfaithful? Or of wanting to kill you? Me, your wife of 30 years that has been with you in the good times and the bad since the beginning. Why would I want to kill the father of my 2 children, the man I dedicated my life to? How could I betray the person who gave me the happiest moments of my life? How so? Who filled your head with these ridiculous thoughts? Who's turning you against me? Who?
Yes, I told Mr. Corona everything, but he promised me he wouldn't say anything. But he did. He betrayed me. He sold me out.
Your only option is to kill my brother. And you can leave with your son with the money that I give you.
And the police? They're here now.
Just take care of killing my brother. And I will bring a bag with the money to your place, so you can escape.
How am I supposed to get out of the house after I've killed him?
Once you have killed my brother, I will take care of getting you and your son out of here. But it has to be done this very night. With no problems or mistakes this time. I already told you. Your son's life depends on you doing it tonight.
And what if Mr. Corona already told the officer everything?
For your own good, and your son's. I hope he hasn't.
It's fine. I'll do it tonight.
I already told you. I'm the only man she had sex with.
She drugged you or she got you drunk. She even lied to you about her age. She lied about everything.
It happened at Aunt Gertrude's house. At Uncle Marco Aurelio's party when the assassins arrived. After we went to a hotel. It was with her twice and... we never used the condoms. I didn't think that...
So you're admitting that it's your baby?
I need the end of the world to happen right now and for the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse to ride in and end my suffering! Oh no, please, just shut up! I know what happened. That girl was with you, and she discovered the joy of sex, and then she went and slept with a bunch of other men.
Polina, shut up. Come on, calm down. Elvis has admitted that he got this girl pregnant. Now he just admitted it, so please, would you stop?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
It was the biggest mistake of my life.
A client who works at the theater called me. The director of the play gave him a check that bounced, so now we got him for swindling us and being a thief.
I don't care. You are a liar.
I know that all of the evidence seems to point to me. But please believe me. Get me a Bible and I'll put my right hand on it and swear. Hell, I'll even use my foot. Madam, I'm begging you, help me out.
Me? I'm not a lawyer. You're the one who needs to fix this. And my goddaughter did everything she had to do, so I'm leaving. Excuse me.
Ricardo, I don't want to see you, so please leave. Before I go crazy, and I'm not responsible for my actions.
Oh, so you're capable of getting even crazier than this.
What did you say?
Nothing. Oh, okay. I'll go. But please, promise me that we can talk about this later. Maria Bonita, I want to continue being your boyfriend. When I'm with you, I feel this drum beating fast, here in my chest. And I know it's just my beating heart that beats so fast just from being with you. So please, let me prove to you I'm no womanizer.
Your father and I will never hate each other. We'll always maintain a friendship. And do you know why? Because you will keep us united forever. You'll always have the two of us. We will always love you. But honey, we're no longer in love. And if we stay together, it would be painful for everyone.
Malena, the love never ended for me, okay? Don't justify all this with lies. I love you, and my son knows that.
See? My dad's in love with you. Isn't that enough for you, Mom?
Honey, please, I need you to listen to me. I love you. I love you. I would never do anything to hurt you, and you know that, my love. But I don't want you to grow up in a home where there's fighting and anger, where your parents don't respect each other.
You're a liar. You were just trying to get rid of us.
But my love.
I never thought you would treat me this way and attack me the way you are. That your words would ruin 30 years of marriage with unfounded and ridiculous suspicions. Tell me who it was that turned you against me. Who was it that told you those horrible things?
I'm the one who was dealing with this pain in my heart. Because I know that my own brother is your lover.
No!
Yes, it's the truth. What did I do wrong, Gertrude? I gave you everything. I gave you my whole life. How could you ever sleep with my own brother? He's the children's uncle.
But it's just that you don't even suspect. You're already completely convinced that I'm some kind of monster somehow.
You're worse than that. Worse!
You're my husband. You're the love of my life. I gave you 2 children. Together we built a home, a successful law firm, and a legacy, a reputation together. You and me. We're the envy of everyone we know because we're a solid couple. How could you, after 30 years, 30, you accuse me of adultery and murder? I'm assuming that to add insult to injury, you probably told that detective everything.
I didn't have the courage to talk about it in front of your son, Alberto.
I'd hope not. You would have looked ridiculous in front of everyone.
Hello, Pedro. Yeah. My mom brought Ignacio back because he's sick. He's had a bad fever, and the truth is he's gotten worse. No, I'm headed to the hospital now. Yeah, we'll see you there. Come on.
In spite of your mother's dramatic reaction, you're going to do the right thing, and you're going to take responsibility for the idiotic, stupid mistakes you've made.
Oh, no, sir. Because if the right thing for my son is to marry that girl, well, I am never going to allow that to happen. Never! Because I am going to send him to the Vatican to study to become a priest.
Dad, I don't want to marry her.
It would be absolutely reckless to marry someone you don't love. But, my son, you are going to accept legal responsibility for that child.
But Elvis is just a child. My God, you're putting too much on him.
Paulina, come on. He is 23 years old. He knew very well what he was doing and the consequences of those actions. That's enough. And you, since you have involved all of us in this, and you, my boy, must face the music. You are responsible for that girl's pregnancy and for the child that she is going to have, my friend. Your life has changed. So now you have to face the changes you've created in your own life.
Calm down. I checked how much the medical treatment will cost. The vitamins I have to take, the proper diet. Who's going to give us money? I have to work. Instead of wasting time in college, I'll get my degree later.
You don't want to have to face your friends and the professors. That's what's wrong with you. Oh, Virginia, doing what work? You don't even know how to make a bed.
I'll clean houses. I'll make cupcakes and sell them door to door. I'll help kids with their homework. I'll pet sit. I'll even set up a table outside and sell candy.
Come on, sweetie. You're crazy. If only life were that easy. It's okay. That will give you some income at the beginning, but after, what'll you do?
Look, don't ask me to figure out my life for the next 100 years.
Oh, sweetheart. I know it's not easy. Life isn't easy, and money, you don't get it just like that. That's why I worry and worry so much about my grandson. But I know that we will be okay because now we have the most important thing, which is the drive to fight and to come out on top.
Is this about your insecurity over getting older, perhaps? Maybe it's dementia or andropause, depression. My love, if you're depressed, we'll find a psychiatrist for you to medicate you. But don't destroy us with your false accusations against me.
Oh, wow. Wow, you're really good. You should have been an actress instead of a lawyer. When I'm dead, you can tell everyone that I was unfaithful, that I mistreated you, and everyone will believe you. Who's going to doubt those tears and your dedication?
What more do you want from me?
The truth! The truth! You want to kill me? Do it! Do it! But look me in the eye when you do it. Get your hands dirty with my blood. Give me that respect, even if it's the last time. Show me that you can, and you're capable of doing what you want to do.
You don't think I'm capable? And what exactly does a man like you know about that? You couldn't do anything on your own. I lifted you up. I made you in my image and likeness, so you wouldn't embarrass me in front of everyone. You are who you are thanks to me because I made you.
Finally, you show me your true colors. A pleasure to meet you, madam.
No, Mark Aurelio. Trust me. It would not be a pleasure to meet me. Because it was never a pleasure for me to touch you or kiss you, to share a bed with you. You've always disgusted me. You're disgusting. Your attitude and your spinelessness, your nobility makes me nauseous.
What about love? The love that you said you felt for me.
The love? What love? You think that because I had your kids, that was love? No. It was strategy. And a true test of my resolve and my desire to get what I want in life. To meet you. Make you fall in love? Then marry me. And form a successful law firm was all part of my master plan.
So what is it that you want? To keep the firm? Keep the house?
You poor old man. Do I want the firm? But it's already mine. Who started the firm? Me? Who hired every single one of the employees and lawyers in the firm? Me. Who do they follow? Me. Who found this house? Who remodeled it, decorated, and runs it? That's me. I own everything.
Well, then why have you done all this?
Money doesn't mean anything without prestige and a reputation, and a divorce is a filthy stain that follows you for the rest of your life. And I refuse to be remembered as that woman who fought for 2 years in a court of law to only keep half of her estate, when everything is mine and belongs to me.
And my children.
Your children will cry. And they will bring you flowers to a beautiful mausoleum made of a rare marble. And they will mourn for your tragic and untimely death. And I will walk with my head held high as the widow Corona, not a divorced wife.
I can't believe that he betrayed me.
Do you want to call Detective Omar so you can...
No.
Well, you have no other choice, Lorena. Not for you or your son. The only way you can both be together, in one piece and with the money, is that you do what you need to do this very night. I have the power to help you, Lorena. But you can't fail me. My brother has to die tonight.
Miss, the patient has presented with an aneurysm. We need to perform an electroencephalogram immediately and be vigilant for anything that may occur in the coronary. Understand?
Doctor. Doctor.
Yes, what is it?
The boy's gonna be fine, right?
Right now, I cannot answer that for sure. Tell me, where is Lorena?
She's working. She doesn't even know that we're here.
But why haven't you called her to let her know? Tell her to get down here immediately. The boy will feel better with her here. Call her right now and tell her that Ignacio's health is at risk.
Enough, Paulina, enough. Our boy is 23 years old. Most men at his age are already married and have started their own family. Listen to me. Overprotecting your son is not helping. It hinders him. It keeps him from growing up. He's pathetic. He doesn't have a clue. He doesn't know how to cope with his own problems or resolve anything. We have failed him as parents.
No, Dad. Don't say that. Please understand, I don't want a family. I will not commit myself to her just because we have a child together.
As a judge and a man with ethics, there's no way I can support a good-for-nothing young man like you. I should have just reported you to the police, especially since you slept with a minor. That girl was under 18, and you went and asked her to have an abortion. How do you think I feel about this, knowing that my own son is so irresponsible and has no conscience whatsoever?
Imagine it, Lucio. Me related to people of such low class. And that's not a classism. But I can't. I just can't. I will not be celebrating the birthdays of a child living in the ghetto. My God!
Elvis has to take care of this, my dear. Not me. You must understand, Carmen Ramirez is a hard worker. I know her. And even though her daughter is not the woman you would like to have as a daughter-in-law, the reality is that Elvis here got her pregnant. And we all know we can't go backwards. These two are now inextricably connected for the rest of their lives.
I'm gonna find you a job. I'm gonna find you a job that won't complicate your pregnancy because you're not sick, but you have to take care of yourself. You'll see, my love, we're gonna be fine for this child.
Do you think they'll hire me in a store? We have a neighbor who cooks. I could tell her that I could help her to... How did you do it?
Oh, no. For me, it was very bleak at first. I wanted to have a career, be a professional, to give you a better life. But no, let's not talk about me, please, because it's not gonna be like that for you. You will see, my love, that we're gonna be okay for your child.
Your mother turned her back on you? Why didn't you give me away or give me up for adoption?
You'll understand why when you're holding your child in your hands. It's just, when I held you, I saw you and how delicate you were. It lit a fire inside of me. I said, if I brought you into this world, then I will do anything for her. And listen, look at you now, here you are. You're a real woman. Crazy like me, but a fighter.
If only, and the same thing happened to me. But for now, I promise you I'm going to have this child. But I'm not sure I will want to keep it.
And I can't force you to be a mother. I will let you make that decision. Just like I did when I was 16 years old. But I can assure you that you and my grandchild will never lack for anything. You're not alone.
Why did you hire a hitman instead of killing me yourself?
Why would I bother getting my hands dirty with your blood when money will get me the same desired result?
It's not because of that. It was out of fear. No, don't look at me like that. You have always been terrified of me. And all this talk about what you're capable of, full of anger and hatred, all it does is prove, without a shadow of a doubt, that you're resentful and an absolute coward.
How dare you?
Look at you. You said it yourself. It's been 30 years of dealing with me now. And why? Because you have no courage. Who knows how many years you've been formulating this little plan of yours? Cheating on me with my brother? And why? Because you have no courage. It was so easy to show your true colors now and say exactly how you feel. That's great. Well, maybe not. So why didn't you do it before? For the same reason that you don't have the guts to kill me. Or even raise a weapon against me. And why? You're a coward!
Shut up!
And you know what's worse? My death will not get rid of the fear that you have inside. Because you have always been so insecure. And I will die in peace, knowing that my children are just like me, capable of facing anything in their path, even their own mother. They're not cowards like you.
You know this isn't over.
Yes, it is over. And you will leave. You'll leave through that door. That one right there. With all your things. In 2 suitcases. And you'll go very far from all of us. And you'll leave with Claudio. And you'll be out of our lives and leave us in peace. without asking for a divorce. No scandals. No drama. And I will give you all the money you could need. So you both get out of here. Forever. Forever.
Do you have the weapon?
Yes.
Take it and carry it around with you. And tonight, the first chance you get, you kill him. I'll be waiting for you to get out of the house.
Hello.
It's me. Ignacio's in the hospital again.
I'm on my way there now.
Where are you going?
My son is in the hospital.
That's better for me. Your son needs you. Kill my brother, and I'll take you to the hospital myself.
But my son,
Do you ever want to see your son alive? Ever again, Lorena? Then go and do what needs to be done.
But Mrs. Corona is with him right now.
I'll go and find some excuse to get her out of there. You go in and shoot him straight through the heart and leave without anyone seeing you. I'll be waiting for you in the car with the money, and I'll take you to the hospital in a car that's sitting in the garage so no one can see you. Whose life matters more to you? The life of a man you barely know, who sold you out to the police? Or your son who's sick in the hospital?
Does Alberto know?
No. And you will never know. While you're living far from here. And you never come back. Those are my conditions.
What happens after?
After? When I can see you again, and you don't make me nauseous. You will sign divorce papers without contesting them.
But
you say nothing. And you will take what I give you without a fight. Because if you fight, it will be your own son who will judge you and sentence you
no.
as an adulterer
You can't.
and a killer.
Please don't tell him anything. Please don't ever tell my son. You can't.
So that you can preserve some decency in the eyes of your little boy?
That's the only thing that's important.
That is my offer. Do you accept it?
Yes.
I warned you, Milena, if you divorced me, you would regret it for the rest of your life. But just so that you see that I still love you, and that I think about you, I will offer a proposition. Let's go on a trip. Let's fall in love again, and go on a second honeymoon.
Oh, give me a break. Thank you very much for your generous offer. But let me tell you, I'm getting to know you more and more. And this awful man that I see in front of me, I don't like him at all. Actually, it only convinces me that I will never fall in love with you again. Pablo, I don't love you.
Don't tell me that you don't love me, because maybe I'll just have to force you to love me again.
Don't force me. Don't force me to do something that you and I both will regret later.
Really? Are you gonna kill me?
Let go of me! You disgust me. I will not be a woman who lives in fear of your threats. And yes, I'm going to fight tooth and nail to make you pay for everything you've done to me. Now get out of my life!
I like it. I like it when you get like this, all aggressive.
Let go of me! Let go of me! Let go of me!
If you're going to behave like a victim and not like my wife, then I'm gonna have to punish you. So you learn how to be my woman again.
Let go of me! Let go of me! Get off of me! Get off!
Your father wanted to tell us something important, something to do with the case, before your mother kicked us out of the bedroom. But in my opinion, your father knows more than he's letting on.
But do you think he knows who wants to kill him? I won't deny that my father's attitude has been a little weird. But for him to know who it is and still not tell the police? I don't think so. He would have already told me.
Maybe he's hiding something or someone, I don't know. But we can't miss out on this opportunity to find out everything he really knows.
I'm the first one who wants to know what's going on with my father. Let me talk to him. I'll let you know what he says.
Perfect. I'll wait here.
What happened with Lorena? Did you talk to her?
Yeah, I talked to her, but she's working. She's taking care of a sick patient.
But which patient is more important than her own son? Please talk to her again and tell her she needs to come to the hospital right now. Her son needs her.
His mother isn't here, but I'm here and I'm his father.
It seems that he was not given the aspirin therapy that I prescribed. And now he is likely developing clots in the aneurysms. And if that is the case, at any time he could suffer a heart attack.
And what does that mean? Is he gonna die?
I don't want to get ahead of myself, but one thing I can tell you is that if he stays that way, or doesn't get the proper treatment, the outcome can be fatal.
Here's what I promised you. I'm trusting you. I know you will not fail me.
Don't worry. Today I will make sure this hell ends.
Don't feel bad. You realize that by accepting my proposition, you avoid years in jail, and you'll go on to another country on a long vacation, paid for. Courtesy of the Corona Law Firm.
It hurts me to be away from my son.
You should have thought of that before he cheated on me with my brother and tried to kill me.
How are you feeling, Dad? The doctor's on his way. What's wrong, Mom? What's going on with you? Is everything okay between you two? Is something wrong?
Nothing's wrong, son. What could be wrong?
What I want is for you to call your Uncle Lucio. Tell him to come here. Because I need to talk to him right away.
You don't have to involve anyone else.
So then, nothing's wrong with the two of you despite your faces saying otherwise. And you're asking me to call Uncle Lucio?
My love, your father and I are taking care of some office business.
No, it's no big deal, son. Please, just go and call Lucio.
Why do you want to talk to Lucio?
I need a witness. In case you have the brilliant idea to try and kill me again.
I have to kill him, God. Forgive me, please. But I have to do it for my son. For my angel. Forgive me, Ignacio. I became a killer in order to save you. I have no other choice. And for you, my son, I would do anything.
Alberto, Give me 5 minutes with your father. I promise you that in those minutes, I will be able to get him to tell me the truth.
I don't have a problem with that. The one who doesn't want to is my dad. And right now, he's discussing some things with my mom about the office.
And how does he seem? Is he still worried? I'm convinced that your father is hiding something. There must be a reason he doesn't want to talk.
He seems more relaxed. My mom got him to calm down.
I'll admit that this situation has me a little frustrated. We haven't progressed at all with the case due to the lack of cooperation from your Uncle Claudio. And even from your dad.
I understand because I feel the same way. But what I want to know more than anything is the name of the person who's trying to murder my father.
My father is right, and I'm gonna listen to him. He wants to set an example.
But you're a child, my love. And women are the ones who have the final say in these matters. Well, maybe not in your case, but the most important woman in your life is me.
Mom, can I really go study abroad?
Of course, my love, of course. Lucio is worried about his reputation, and I'm worried about your future. And I'm not crazy enough to let the rest of your life be connected to that floozy.
What are you talking about?
My savior. My savior is here. Your father wants Elvis to give his name to that slutty girl.
That's the least he could do for being so irresponsible. Only you would consider sleeping with a girl without using any protection. Even if it will be difficult or destroy his life, Elvis must face reality and assume his role as a father.
Don't ever say that again in this house. I will be called Grandma over my dead body.
How's my brother, sister-in-law?
You should remember that those legal relationships are never lost. Even if my wife plots to kill me and she succeeds, she will always be your sister-in-law. And you? Even if you sleep with her, and you want to see me dead, you will always be my brother. What surprises you more, Claudio? That I know everything? Or that you and your sister-in-law are in jail right now? I guess Claudio's the kind of man you can handle as you wish. And use him to be your puppet.
It's clear that you know everything. So what do we do now?
Now
Just shut up! It doesn't matter what you two plan on doing. Because you have to obey. Because you cannot demand or negotiate anything. You two are gonna go very far away. So far away, and for so long that no one will remember you. And you can't hurt my children. And you, if I see you again, I'll forget you're my brother. Just like you forgot you were mine. And I will not fail.
Go ahead.
I want you to tell me about the last few conversations you had with Marco Aurelio Corona. If you heard him talk about anything concerning the attempt.
I don't know, officer. I only take care of him. He doesn't talk to me about those things, and I certainly don't listen to his conversations.
Has he had a strange visitor or an anonymous call? Did anything happen that made him change his attitude suddenly? He seems disturbed. Have you noticed that?
No. Well, I mean, that is normal for anyone in his situation after so many attempts on his life. And they haven't found the killers. It's normal that he would be worried.
But he seems more worried than before, and it doesn't make sense. I think he doesn't want to say everything he knows. You have my cell phone number. Call me if you find out anything. Excuse me.
Mr. Corona didn't rat on me. If I kill him now, no one will ever know the truth. No one could accuse me.
But what are you doing? What's wrong, Doctor?
I'm sorry to say, but the child has an aneurysm and he has obstructions by clots in his blood vessels.
No. I don't understand. Explain it to me. What are you saying? What does that mean?
Listen to me. Ignacio's heart is making a huge effort just to pump blood throughout his body. It's possible that he may need to have surgery.
Tell me, how's he doing? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna operate on him?
We are thinking we may need to operate if he does not respond to thrombolytic drugs.
How much does the operation cost? Because I don't know if I have the money to pay for it.
The child has medical insurance, sir. You as the father must know that Lorena pays for his medical insurance, so you don't have to worry about the money. And when Lorena gets here, please call me immediately, okay?
Okay.
She and I, we love each other. And I would give her a life full of love like she deserves.
Trust me, I could never be able to separate what the devil has joined together so strongly. Really? You can both die together when you're old, if that's what you want. I will stay right here to protect my children.
You're so full of it. When you say, my children, the truth is, that son that you love and protect is not your son. Alberto is living proof of all of these years I've spent hating you and loving your brother.
Why are you so worried, Alberto? Is Dad getting worse?
Yes, he's having chest pains. I called the doctor, but he's refusing their care.
I'm heading over there right now. Please tell the nurse to check on him.
What's wrong, sir? Where does it hurt?
Lorena, you were right. Now I have no doubt. Claudio and Gertrude are lovers. And it was them that wanted to see me dead.
Sir. Sir, please don't tell me you talked to them. Tell me, please tell me that you didn't rat me out. My son is in danger. I can't.
Lorena, call Judge Trejo. Tell him to get here before something happens to me.
Sir, I begged you to not rat me out. And you betrayed me.
Don't do it, Lorena. Don't do it.
Lorena, where are you?
I'm going over there now, Guillermo. Don't hassle me anymore.
Where are you, Lorena? The boy's not doing well. He's very weak. He needs you. All he does is ask for you. The doctor just told me that they will most likely have to operate.
Oh, my God. My baby. I have to be with him.
Stop. Enough, Lorena. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and get to the hospital. I've never seen Ignacio like that. He's very weak. He's very sick. He could have a heart attack. He could die here.
Life sure is ironic. After everything, in the end, you're the one to kill me. It's the best thing you could do.